Hello guys, this is Dr. Lior Bar-El back here with a little cooking segment here. I'm going to be talking about the most healthiest way to lose weight, build muscle. Also, it's for you guys in bulking phase. If you guys want to gain some weight and gain some muscle, you need to get your proteins. You could either choose turkey or chicken. I'm using chicken. Chicken is really good, chicken breast that is, skinless, boneless and skinless, it's really good, it's really quick to make, and you can make your pre-meals, put them in Tupperwares. I'm going to show you exactly what's what, and exactly the ingredients that I use to marinate it. The ingredients I use are like cayenne pepper that are going to have, there's a lot of benefits in terms of stopping heart attacks, what else? Speeding up your metabolism and all that good stuff. And you could do a ton of searches online, and you could see exactly what's what on that. Then I use ginger, which is an anti-inflammatory, just a pinch of it, just to give you a little bit of a kick. Sometimes I use cinnamon. I don't really like using it on this thing though. I use garlic for anti-cholesterol, which is all good. They all have benefits. And then I use, of course, you have an option to use either olive oil or vinegar. I choose, that's what I choose. I choose olive oil. It's a healthy fat. It's really good for you. Extra virgin, of course. And then I'm going to put that baby into the Lean Mean Fat Reducing Grilling Machine by George Foreman, the George Foreman grill, and I suggest everybody get one of those. I mean, it's really good, cuts the fat, does all the good stuff it's supposed to do, and it's really quick. I'm a dude, like I always say all the time, I don't have time to do measuring and all that other junk. So I'm going to show you in the next segment exactly how I marinate this baby right here. I choose Empire chicken, not because of any reason of it being better than the other. It's just I keep kosher, so I always stick to what I'm allowed to eat and all that good stuff. But I bought this in Costco, really cheap. I mean, you guys could see, $22, but you get a crap ton over here, So kosher is a little bit more expensive. If you guys don't keep kosher, obviously, it's going to be much, much cheaper. But this is really simple. You're saving a ton of money. A ton of money, guys. Okay, when you're doing pre-cooked meals, you put them in Tupperwares, then you put them in your fridge, and every time you're hungry, you pull one. It doesn't give you that temptation to go out and buy food and all that junk. And you'd be surprised, because I worked with a lot of people that are overweight, and they lost a ton of weight eating what they want. Get this, they ate a lot, but they just cut out buying food from outside, like McDonald's and all that other ugly, nasty ass shit. So instead of that, they were ordering, making their own meals, bringing it to work, different Tupperwares, all kinds of stuff like that. And every time they were hungry, they just pulled out one. And they even told me, they said, "I can't believe it. I thought a diet you're not supposed to eat." And they've been losing a ton of weight. And these guys are fat. I'm talking about 400, 450, which you need that caloric, deficit. But I mean, most of their weight was water weight. So, I gave them the apple cider vinegar like we spoke about in my other video, and it destroys water retention. And then you eat, this stuff. You could mix it up with brown rice. People that are 450, 400, I recommend just cutting out rice for a while and replacing it with vegetables if possible. Because, rice also is arsenic, so I try to stay, arsenic, because I try to stay away from it because it causes cancer, in large dosages. That doesn't mean, you're going to catch it from eating rice once in a while. So I do it in some of my meals. I put rice, brown rice, white rice, all kinds of stuff like that. But most of the time I replace it with asparagus. I put, asparagus or broccoli, which has a lot of good fiber content in it and all that good stuff. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. But today I'm going to just focus about how I marinate and cook the chicken and prepare it for, the Tupperwares. So anyways, let me know what you think about my little ingredient. Believe me, I hate chicken. It don't taste good for me. I just do not like chicken in general. Unless it was like deep fried back in the day when I used to eat deep fried crap, and sometimes I eat that too. Those I like. I just don't. I never was a big fan of that. So I started putting together my own little mixes of crap that I put, all kinds of spices and stuff like that to kick it up, and then it kind of killed the flavor. It made it taste so good, guys. I'm a meat lover. I like steaks. I like lamb. I like all that good stuff. And trust me, I gave up all of that eating just this, and I am so happy. I make it spicy, I make it good, and I'm going to show you exactly how. I'm not going to be wasting any more time. All right, take care, guys. See you in the next one. So, guys, I'm back again. So, just letting you know, this is what happens. I put them all out. Now, I just wanted to share with you one more thing here. Each one of, let's say, these big pieces right here, they're about anywhere from 50 to 60 grams of protein. which is good. Depends on your body weight. You gotta measure that up also. But some obviously if the pieces are smaller, most of the pieces on average will be anywhere from about 40 grams of protein. So I have 10 pieces over here of about anywhere from 40 to 60 grams of protein, which is really good for you. Depends on your what you're doing. I don't measure. I mean, I have that thing where you measure the weight and all that stuff. I don't need to do that, like 6-ounce chicken, whatever chicken. I don't pay attention to ounces, especially when you're bulking. It doesn't matter. When you're ripping, you might want to, especially if you're on that 450 weight or 400 pounds and you want to go down when you're nothing but fat, you should measure, and I would say get about 6 ounces of the chicken, every time until you, cut to what you're used to. 6 ounces of chicken is more than enough for a meal, and you have to have it every 2 to 3 hours. You have to eat if you eat like that. Me, what I do is I have 3 meals a day. So I have about 40 to 60 grams of protein here. And then I have also, which I don't recommend, I recommend people just eat like this instead. I mean, I have days, I do fish, I do chicken, I do, so there's always a mixture in my day. But, sometimes I don't have time and I just like to take a protein shake on the go. Also, when you're working out, a lot of the times after you're working out, you need, a lot of proteins to go right into your bloodstream really, really quick. Or if you guys are taking creatine, I don't take creatine, but you mix it up with the protein shake. So you have those kind of supplements that you got to take right away. So, in liquid form, it's the best thing to do, whatever. There's other ways around it too. But, so I have like about a protein shake, for breakfast. I have a protein shake after, a workout. And then I would eat this every, 3 meals a day of this, with snacks, of course, or whatever. And depends. Like, if I'm doing a bulking phase, I would have 4 meals of, chicken breast, fish, a steak. I mean, I'm going to do, like, a little bit of episodes about, how to cook different types of meats. So, now I'm going to tell you exactly how I do the spices right after this. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so these are the spices we're going to use today. Crushed red pepper. Give it that, nice hot. It's also really healthy for you. Paprika, which gives it color. Ground pepper, I'm not going to use. I don't like the way it feels in my stomach, so I'm going to just toss that right back. Minced onions, of course, I prefer you use real onions. And what I like to do is actually not have that pre-cooked. So I would chop an onion into 4s. And afterwards, I would have a raw onion with my food, which is pretty good. Onion is really, really healthy for you. And then garlic, of course. Oops, let me get that. Garlic, of course, and ginger. Now, with ginger, remember, everything I don't measure. I just toss in. With ginger, you want to put just a pinch. I mean, it's an anti-inflammatory. It's really good. The thing is, with ginger, if you put too much, it starts tasting like fish, so it's disgusting. So then, of course, my magic ingredient right here that I love more than anything and has so many health benefits, it's cayenne pepper. Now, of course, I'm going to tell you, you could put also a pinch of cinnamon, a couple of cinnamon things if you like. I do that on my burgers. Cinnamon, of course, can reverse diabetes. It's really, really good for you. And I would just rather have it in my teas and stuff like that instead of, doing that. So, yeah, I'm not putting palmolive in it, but... so that's all that I'm putting in. It's really good. It makes it really spicy. I don't know if you guys like spicy. If your stomach cannot handle spicy, I would stick to paprika, onion, garlic, and ginger. And that's it. And you're good to go. So now I'm going to show you exactly. I'm going to see if I can put this somewhere so I can actually get it. Alright, I'm going to have to do this with one hand, so we'll see. I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I just threw in about, a cap full, but you could just put as much as you want to your own liking. I don't really care even about caps. I don't measure it. I just throw a ton of it. You see how much I have in there? I don't even care. Like minced onions, all that stuff. I just toss it right in. This is garlic, so garlic powder. I mean, I'm just showing you based on that, but I don't like that much garlic in my shit, but this is enough, more than enough. If you guys love a ton of garlic, I prefer fresh garlic, obviously. But in terms of powder form, I just don't really care that much for it. I just do a little bit and that's it. And then I have raw stuff I put in that I eat as part of my salads or whatever. Now with cayenne pepper, give me 1 second. Cayenne pepper, I love spicy shit, so I'm gonna just put that in there. See, like that. I don't even care, really. And I'll even put more than that. I don't even care. I'm just showing you because, I'm not exactly a chef. So, don't screw me over for how I do it. I mean, I'm not, I'm a dude. Remember that. I'm not no chick. If I was a chick, I'd be more into that and into that good stuff. Now, you guys also have another option that you guys could do. The biggest option I would say is to use also, which really makes it taste good, basil, fresh basil or whatever. But me, I'm not using that today. I'm just gonna make it spicy as fuck, and that's about it. I'm like tossing my spices into the bag here. All right, there you go. All right, now I get one of these babies right here. Extra virgin olive oil. This is, of course, I just refilled this bottle. It's not exactly, you know, what it is. I refilled it from that big, I don't know where it is, that big ton of shit that I bought from Costco. But it's extra virgin olive oil. Just buy it. It's really good for you. And there, you know, there's no real limit to this either. I mean, don't go soaking it in that. But you see, like I have about like this. That's a lot. But I'll be like putting, you know, just like that, all around. And that's it. That's more than enough. So you just put into your liking. There's no real limit. Just don't go soaking that shit. Because remember, you do have to be in a caloric deficit if you want to lose weight. And you need to be, you know, pretty much you need to be active. You know, it doesn't just come to that. Then, of course, you mix it up with your hands and have your hands look like something out of like Swamp Thing or whatever, which I'm going to do right now. And then it's all going to be finished and marinated. And then I'm going to toss it on this baby right here. It's so easy to make, I'm going to tell you. You're not going to waste that much time at all. I just yap a lot, but this thing takes so quick to do, and you can make a meal. For instance, this is 10, I would say 3-day meal right here. But you know, if let's say I didn't care, I would do like 2 packs of these babies and store them up. I just don't have that much room in my fridge because I just went to Costco and filled it up with all kinds of veggies and crap. So it's, you know, not that much room to start putting in that much Tupperware. I might need to get another fridge. But that's how you do it. So I'll be back when I'm tossing these babies. Actually, I'll be back after it's mixed so you guys can see what it looks like. So I'm back right now, and this is what it looks like. I'm Israeli, so I like, you know, I love my food spicy as fuck. So, I mean, it's up to you. You don't have to make it like this. Also, I wanted to tell you, don't put too much paprika either. I mean, I put a good amount, but I'm saying don't put too much because you could dry your meat. So you need to find that balance where you're good at. But for me, this is more than enough. I love spicy foods. This might be too much for you, but like I said, you could replace it if spicy isn't good enough for you. Just just do paprika, ginger, and garlic, and you'll be just fine. Maybe a squeeze of lemon just to give it in. Probably I would choose vinegar over oil. Oil and spices make a, you know, spicy food make a nice, like olive oil and spicy food, make a real nice mixture. So this is how it looks like. I mean, this is pretty awesome. And you'll see what it looks like when it's cooked. It is poison to the tongue because as soon as you put it in your tongue, you're going to need like a boatload of water. But, you know, that's how I like it. You guys might not like it like that. So just, you know, do it to your own taste. But that's how you do it. This meal right here, 40 to 60 grams of protein. And on top of that, speeds up your metabolism because it has cayenne pepper. Very good for your blood. Extremely good for your blood, especially if you put cinnamon in it. But, you know, with cayenne pepper. Anti-inflammatory to some extent because I put it also in my protein shake, ginger. What else did I put in this baby right here? Garlic, anti-cholesterol, right? Which pretty much counteracts even the cholesterol in the oil. But, you know, it doesn't really do any problems because olive oil is really healthy for you. It's not like it's all that other disgusting oil. So, I mean, you get all this baby right here. See, I'm no chef, and this already looks pretty darn good. I'm gonna show you guys how I put it on that damn grill and exactly how I cook it, so it'll last you for a long time in your fridge, and you don't have to worry about it not tasting fresh. Because we all know how disgusting leftovers taste, especially chicken breast, because it's dry meat. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly the secret of cooking that and making it nice and good all week long. Have a good one. Bye. Well, okay, I'm back here. Well, if you guys could see, the George Foreman grill is already plugged in. I put some olive oil also here. Kind of just a little drizzle just to have a little bit of, you know, thing on it. Now we're going to start putting in the pieces here after finished marinating. Now, I'm not those guys that have it marinating for like 24 hours. I put it in for like about maybe 3-4 hours, whatever. Then you see, put it right on top of here. Pretty huge. You know, see, some of them are not huge. So this is, let's say this is a 6-ouncer probably, because it's really thin also. It depends on usually the ones that come small. I usually have them for like lunch. The big ones are, you know, for dinner. Yeah, you be the judge of that. What you want as a big meal, what you don't. It doesn't really matter. If you follow this, you'll lose a crap ton of weight. Trust me on that. I'm telling you the truth. Here we go. Another one right here. They kind of look like burgers because I made them so filled with spices here. Let me see here. You don't want to overload them too much because you want to cook them also. So, yeah, this will be enough for now. Alright, so you see a full, let's see, and I got more over here that I'll do afterwards. So, this is what I'll do. I'm going to speak to you guys because I'm doing this all with one hand. So then you just put that baby on there and you set it, even though it's not it's not the same one, set it and forget it, but this is the, you know, this is pretty much what you do. You just set it on there. Now I am going to tell you, sorry guys, back again. Now I am going to tell you, this is how you cook chicken. I'm going to show you towards the end afterwards when you guys, you know, when I'm going to be done. And I'm going to show you exactly how to cook it. But I put it through here, and I don't wait till this thing turns any color or whatever. I just pretty much, after about a good 10 minutes, I flip it over and put it in for another 10 minutes, and you'll see then what I'm talking about. See you there. Hey guys, so this is the finished product. I got the other batch right now in the Foreman grill right there. But as you can see, look how good it looks. It looks so freaking, oh, it just tastes amazing. Now I'm going to tell you my secret here. If you could see, I mean, it's cooked. But I don't cook it too much because, of course, if you cook chicken breast too much, what happens is it dries up really, really quickly, and everybody knows chicken breast tastes disgusting to begin with. You know, some people are used to it, but I like flavor, and I'm into it. So what I do is I don't cook it too much. I leave it a little bit of raw in the middle, not to eat it raw. You understand? So I could, when I put it in my Tupperwares or whatever and mix it up, usually I have Tupperware mixed with rice and, you know, or veggies and, you know, all that good stuff. But the thing that's good about this, you'll always have fresh meals when you cook it just a little bit. Because then when you have to nuke it, right, it doesn't taste like leftover meat, like rubber. It's like you're cooking it just now, and it tastes really, really good. So that's really all you guys got to do. Just cook it like halfway, and that's it, you know, and see where it is. I would say the best thing to do it is probably 5 minutes on one side, 5 minutes on the other, or 7 or 8 minutes on each side. Just, yeah, give it a little, it depends what you like most. But do it that way, and yeah, this thing is hot. I just ate right now. It's spicy as hell. It's really good. So I'm saying, I mean, you could tell from the color of it. I mean, look how good it is. And you know, every time you just pull out a Tupperware, put it in the microwave, nuke that baby, and it feels. Take it to work with you. Do the same thing. It feels like you just cooked it. It's really, really good. So, like I said, you know, use my spices if you want it. You know, use it to how many you want to put on it. You know, test it out. But this really makes it taste so good. It actually tastes like meat. So that's what's good for me. I'm not a chicken fan, so this is really awesome for me. What is it, 40 to 60 grams of protein right here. So you get your macros in, all that good stuff, right? And you build muscle or, you know, lose weight. Lose weight, I would say, like I'd eat half of that. Yeah, 6 ounce, whatever. And that's it. So, you know, comment, subscribe, like, dislike. Let me know what you think. Hey, and if you you have a, you know, you want to put teriyaki on it or whatever, just make sure it doesn't have sodium. This has no sodium almost at all. Even the spices, I got no sodium at all. So, I mean, you could find them in stores or whatever. Just check it out, see exactly what's what. Even if there's a little sodium, it doesn't matter. A lot of people are like, oh, it's sodium, it's this. If you're drinking apple cider vinegar, like I told you before, that cures cancer and does all a bunch of crap, you guys are going to be happy to begin with. So that takes out water retention. Sodium is only dangerous for people that don't work out. So I'm not telling you now load up on sodium. I'm saying even if it's a little bit of sodium, you'll be, when you work it out or do cardio and all that good stuff and take your apple cider vinegar and all that good stuff, you're going to be draining it out anyway, right? But this thing has, I would say, little to none sodium, and it's really, really good, and it tastes better than anything you would buy outside. I guarantee it. You guys go outside and tell me after you do this, go outside and tell me how you guys feel between the taste of their chicken breast and, of course, mine. So comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys think. Have a good one. Take care. Bye. Gonna eat this shit right now. So right here, guys, I mean, today I chose to have it in a fajita. So I got these fajita ones at like 70 cals each. Remember, if you're doing low carb, I wouldn't use this really. But right now, you know, it is what it is. So, you know, this is what I have for all this crapola right here. I usually put an onion here too, but I don't have any onions today. But all of this crapola here wouldn't even come up to 450 calories. Okay, so you're getting a meal. This is a meal pretty much. So one of the 3 meals that have to be big in cals would be this one, let's say. My next meal will be like chicken breast chopped up with rice, you know, and this hot stuff that I make that I'm gonna show you guys how I make it in the next episode. But I mix it all together and eat that. Then, you know, you could also put curry on this thing if you guys want curry paste or whatever. I just don't want to put that in. But that's low in calories, and you're getting 2 of these babies, and look how freaking fat these are. These are thick, they're fat, you know, I mean, no fat, but I'm saying they're fat in size, you know what I mean? They're really thick. This will stuff you up guaranteed. So this is a great meal to have, and, you know, extremely healthy. I mean, every spice here is healthy. It's very, very spicy, though. You see, I put also hummus on it. You guys could put some hummus on it, too, if you guys want. But, if you want to cut even more calories, just don't even bother. But it tastes good all on its own, to be honest with you. Even eating them right off the plate, just without anything, is amazing. But it is really, really hot. It's spicy, so you don't have to follow my, you know, how I do it. You could do it to your own taste. But when you eat spicy food, it's really, really healthy for you anyway. It speeds up your metabolism. It does wonders for your blood. It also makes you very energetic. It cools down your body. There's just too many health benefits to this thing, and it's all natural here, guys. So I mean, organic, everything, pretty much. So let me know what you think. Love, you know, love, like, subscribe, comment, dislike, anything. Let me know. Take care, guys. Bye.